Well, you know the old saying, it's a dog's world. But here in Dunedin, Florida, people bring their dogs everywhere. So this is Honeymoon Island, and this part of the beach is known as Pet Beach. So people retire, and their dog becomes their child. It goes everywhere. Every time I go out to nightclubs, there's dogs, restaurants, dogs. It's great. So we're going to talk and interview Floating Doggy. Okay, so who do we have here?
We have Brady.
Ah. And you are?
I'm David.
And you're from where?
Originally Vermont, but now we're from Newport Richey.
Newport Richey. That's a nice place. So how did you come up with this Floating Dog Island?
My wife saw it on Amazon. And he always wants to go when we go to the water, so she said, well, I'll get that.
Ah.
He's loved it ever since.
So is that a doggy preserver he's got on, or just a leash?
No, that's just his leash.
So,
I think he's fine because we're not.
So
He's got
does
a
he?
preserver. We go kayak and he's got a preserver for that.
Ah. So does he swim?
He doesn't like to swim.
Ah, he likes to float.
He wants to be taken care of.
Yes.
Huh? You like
Cool.
to be taken care of?
And how old is he?
He's 2.5.
Ooh, 2.5? Oh, are you a spoiled dog?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. No, he goes everywhere. He goes to all the restaurants. Yeah, you'd never even know it. Put him in his carrier and do that. If I got to put him in his carrier, all I have to do is tell him that we're going shopping. He goes right in it.
Wow.
No problem at all. Loves it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm an author, singer, songwriter, recording artist, and so I'm out. Like tonight, I'll do karaoke at the Bogota Kitchen, and tomorrow night I'll play with the band at Dunedin Brewery.
Oh yeah.
And everywhere I go, people have their dogs.
Yeah.
Now I always wonder in the clubs though. You know, it's like they have 10 times the hearing that we do.
All right. Now we don't bring him to the big games.
Man.
That's way too much.
The dogs never look quite happy to me. We're like, hey, it's
Yeah,
like, you know.
sometimes it's a little much for us even.
Yeah.
You know.
So imagine multiplying it by 10.
Right.
You know, the poor dogs. But the dogs just, you know, they're so loyal. Yeah. And anybody who brings their dog to a club is kind of clubby. You know, it's like they're not really thinking too much about the dog.
No.
They're thinking more of and it's supposedly it's a great way to meet women.
Yeah, they're a catcher. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? They won't come up to you and say hello,
No,
but they'll come up to your dog.
Absolutely.
That's for darn straight.
Yeah.
When I was thinking of different ways, I would surf travel all winter, and then come back to Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, spend the summer and work and save up enough money to go back on the surf travel road again and go to Luther in the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, down to Mexico, Kauai, depending upon how much money I saved. And I would make shell earrings and necklaces out of the shells I collected and shell tables. And so one time a friend of mine and I came up with this great idea. We were gonna rent puppies out.
Oh, geez.
To meet chicks.
Yeah.
Come on, if you have a puppy,
Oh, yeah.
every woman around, you bring a puppy into a club or to the beach or anywhere,
Yeah.
the women just, it's like bees to honey.
Exactly. Yep.
So we borrowed a friend of mine's puppy,
Little trial run.
and it worked amazing, except, you know, in order to have enough to create a business, and then somebody got really upset saying that, you know, it was animal abuse.
Oh, geez.
You know, and so, you know, it's always somebody, right?
Right.
So, but this dog isn't being abused.
No, he's loving it.
So look at you. Look at you. I came here all the way from Maui, and we have those trees, and we have 4 islands: Maui, Kulalavi, Lanai, Molokai. But we don't have a floating island with a dog in it. All right. Well, this is right here where I'm catching my sea trout. it was fun to have somebody float up to me, and I said, you know what? I need some content for my podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got to, and he was kind enough to say, sure. So, I've already caught one fish. There's a lot of bait fish out there at the end of the jetty. And what happens when I'm using a floating weighted bobber and live shrimp, and the pinfish, they just peck away at the shrimp until it's gone. So you just got to be fortunate enough for a ladyfish or a sea trout or a redfish to come along and hit the thing. So I'm going to go back in, bait up, and come back out, and hopefully the next part of this video will be fish number 2. Thank you very much. You have a best and blessed day. My book is called Creating Your Best Life Now, available on Amazon by Rob Whalley, ROBWHALLEY. So thank you very much, and aloha.